Okay, hi everyone, and welcome to my fourth instalment on Craig Vinyl Finds. And I'm actually really pleased. I was worried because I've been away for a week for work over in Western Australia, and I come back and my cat's been missing. But she just turned up then. She's never been missing that long before, so she's here. It's all good. I've got a lot of catch-up videos to do. This is going to be part 1 of 4 of a vinyl find series. These finds relate to some albums I got on the east side of Brisbane, and thank you to my mum who helped me with this. I did see it on the classifieds and I rang her up straight away because she lives nearby. This is a few weeks ago, and she rushed down to the guy's house and gave me a call while she's there flicking through his records. So thankfully she got there in good time, because there's another guy who turned up shortly after. So we got some really good finds. A lot of these records, some of them are Australian rock bands too, which is great, so I'll go through those. I hope my sound's working well. This looks a bit corny. You're probably wondering why I've got a paperclip here. It's just holding this iPhone's headphones speaker, so I'm just testing, hopefully get a better sound. So okay, I'll just pick 10 random records and we'll have a quick look at these. First one is the Angels Live Line, and the Angels are an iconic Australian rock band, pub band from the 80s. The big songs on here: No Secrets, Shadow Boxer, Take a Long Line, Am I Ever Going to See Your Face Again, Marseille, Fashion and Fame. There's a lot there. This is a great album. It's a double gate. Sorry, there's a gatefold here. Be careful. And in the gatefold there's this pretty cool book. I haven't had a chance to look at this yet, but obviously photos taken of the band members, etc., on the road. So that's in really good condition. I was really pleased with that. Haven't played it yet. A little bit dirty on the old iconic Australian mushroom label, so that's a good one. Eagles Greatest Hits Volume 2. I've got the first one, so it's good to have Volume 2. So it's Hotel California, Heartache Tonight, Life in the Fast Lane, New Kid in Town. I mean, every song's a big hit. Travelling Wilburys. I think this is Volume 1. Yes, it is. So it's got Handle with Care. I was in about the end of Year 9 when this came out, Handle with Care. Sort of just before I started playing guitar, acoustic guitar, so building a real respect at that time of my life for these guys. I mean, what a lineup of people. This is inside. So no need to mention who they are. We all know the Big O, Jeff Lynne. I mean, do I need to go on? I'm sure many of you got this record. Another iconic Australian rock act, In Excess. Listen Like Thieves. As you can see. And In Excess, inside the words, the sleeve there. On the wee label. So this, I think, was their third album, I believe. And it was the album, I think it came out after The Swing, and it was the album just before Kick, which went really big worldwide, and where In Excess had that big Wembley gig that they're famous for. So my favourite song on here would be, well, too many. Listen Like Thieves. There you go. Good old Aussie Johnny Farnham. Go Johnny. This record's a bit dirty, but massive song, You're the Voice. I think it came out in about 86, and You're the Voice was #1 for something ridiculous, like 8 weeks at #1. I've seen this guy perform a few times in concert. He's absolutely awesome. He's getting on now, but boy, he's probably got one of the best voices in the country, if not the world. Tom Jones is a massive fan of him, so good old John Farnham. The Cockroaches, 1986. If you don't know, if you look closely, you may recognise a couple of these blokes. 3 of these guys, well, I think it's 3, went on to be the Wiggles. So they formed the Wiggles. So this band called the Cockroaches. I think they were at university when they started in 86. They've had a couple of quick hits, that was all, and then they went on to form the Wiggles, as we all know today. So this is where they started. Not the greatest music, just a little bit of Aussie pop rock, but maybe just stick to the Wiggles. I had to do that. Now, a couple more to go. Poison, Open Up and Say Ah. All these records are in really good condition. I think there's about 7 or 8 hits on this album. Yeah, there was too. I mean, look at that crazy hair. I never had hair like that, even back then. I mean, I was in year 8, year 9, so I was, 13, 14 when this came out. But it was really good, feel-good pop rock. You got to admit it. Playing it now probably ain't going to sound very good, but it had its time. Now I've got 3 left. John Cougar, the Lonesome Jubilee. So I think he went from John Cougar Mellencamp, and then he went to John Cougar, and then John Mellencamp. I don't know. Almost as bad as Prince, this guy. And a little jukebox on the back cover. So this one's got Paper and Fire. Check it out. Cherry Bomb, Rudy Toot Toot. They're all his hit singles and that. So I do love John Mellencamp, or John Cougar Mellencamp. So looking forward to checking out his earlier albums, I think. Cheap Trick, Lap of Luxury, the big hit, of course. Well, they did a great cover of Elvis's Don't Be Cruel. I think it's fantastic. And The Flame, of course. So good old Robin Zander. Yeah, so The Flame was massive here in Australia, and that's why Cheap Trick would do so well here. But I was really surprised. I actually bought the 45 of Don't Be Cruel, and I still listen to it. A great sort of get off your chairs, up on the dance floor song. Great vibe to it, so good stuff.
It's 1 o'clock.
And lastly, Rolled Gold, Rolling Stones. So this is good. This is actually in good condition as well. I think that's a double album. So a little bit of wear down the bottom here. Otherwise in really good condition. And a nice little promo sticker. So the boys are still going strong. So this is actually, I think it's my 2nd or 3rd Rolling Stones album. Just a very small number. I think one day I'm going to have heaps. So thank you. So thanks everyone. That's a quick 10 of part 1 of this part 4 video series of vinyl finds that my mum helped me. And Mum was actually funny because she was ringing me up. She said, "Oh, honey, look at this. Oh, they've got this record." I said, "Mum, just calm down. We can try and get a good deal here. Don't act too excited." But anyway, I think the guy's about the same age, so I don't think he minded. So I pretty much got all those records I showed you for about $2 each. All the other ones I'm going to show you. So that was awesome. I had to do that again. All right, guys, cheer out. I'll upload this and we'll do a couple more. See ya. Plenty more other stuff coming up as well. I've been traveling again, getting more awesome vinyl finds. So they're all coming. They're all coming.